Welcome back to my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going meta. That's right. We are a YouTube channel talking about YouTube on the application known as, guess what? YouTube. YouTube has really been around since 2005. That was when I was about, I would say, 8 years old, because I was born in 1997. Yep, a YouTube star, and I'm very young. I'm very proud of it. I'm just kidding. The truth is that I grew up with YouTube. You know, like 2005, I heard about it and I started watching videos. You know, you had Shane Dawson, you had Niga Higa. I think that's how you say his name. I never really learned. Smosh. All the classics of what you needed to be entertained on YouTube. They were all there. There's one thing about YouTube, though, that is very true. It's so hard to stay relevant for that many years. You know, a lot of people have been exposed who once have been famous, or maybe they just stopped making videos altogether because they reached that kind of fame, and then after a while, people just stopped watching. Because YouTube really begun this idea of having kind of like a shorter attention span. Because honestly, it's really perfect for that. You know, sometimes I'm eating food, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch TV or a movie, that's too long. But a YouTube video, 10 to 15 minutes, man, that's so amazing. I love it, you know? And then I'm just sitting there watching and laughing by myself because usually I use headphones on. So yeah, YouTube is definitely a beautiful place. You know, this is kind of like my history, a bit of YouTube. I was definitely the kid who grew up watching it, who spent many hours dedicated to it, and one day dreamed of becoming a YouTuber. And here we are with a new YouTube video, for the most part, almost every Sunday. And now we're moving on to the good, just as the title suggested. So here's the good thing about YouTube, besides having something to watch while you're eating your lunch or dinner, or even in the morning before you go to work, like I do. The good thing about it is, honestly, it's just the freedom. You can talk about anything. If you find an audience, you can make a living off of it like many people have done, or you can just have it as this hobby where you just talk about what you love. For example, in this channel, we love movies and TV shows and telenovelas, which is just Spanish for soap operas. So yeah, I watch all those things. I love to talk about it. And this is why this YouTube channel exists. It's just to talk about like the TV shows and movies and the things that I really like what's going on in pop culture too. Sometimes I include in this channel, and even books. So, you know, you get a little bit of everything. But for a lot of people, they have been able to make like their whole, like their space. You know, they can be like talking about movies and TV shows like I do, or they could just be making funny sketches, or they can make on different kind of videos about weird things you find on the internet, which is really cool. Or even you can talk about conspiracy theories, which I secretly think we all love to hear about because it's just so fantastical at times and crazy. But with all those things and so many topics, you can honestly just Google anything, YouTube anything, and you'll find it. And that's the really great thing about YouTube. It's the fact that, actually, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a free lesson. Well, on a theme that was used in the movie Ratatouille. Ratatouille is another fantastic movie from Pixar. But part of the theme was the idea of the great chef being anyone. And at the end, at the end of the movie, the critic understood what the guy was trying to say, which is that a good chef can come from anywhere. You know, it doesn't matter like what his social class is, or what he looks like, or what his background is, you know? So the same thing is about really well said when it comes to YouTube. That's a great YouTuber can come from anywhere. One of the most famous YouTubers is from Sweden. I think he currently lives in Japan. And at one point, he lived in Italy with his Italian now wife. So that's just kind of the point of YouTube. That's the beauty of it, is that anyone from anywhere can do something grand and amazing on YouTube. It's kind of like the realist, closest version to the idea of the American dream. This is it. If you do it right, you make the right audience, people love your content. They like it, subscribe, they share. And then one day they can really just do what they love. And I think that's really amazing. That's really, if you get down to it, that's the amazing thing about YouTube. You can literally search up anything. You can watch anything. And you can find it. You know? It's so really amazing. But now we're going to take a pause here. And we're going to move on to the dark side. The bad side of YouTube. So, As much as we all love this amazing content, we love this whole of videos relating to other videos, and we find other people and we subscribe and we like and we comment. There's also this weird side where people may have fetishes, or they may do something weird, or maybe someone may claim that they have footage of aliens. And that's what happened to me. One time I clicked on a video that said real aliens, and that stuff creeped me out ever since. It even ruined a Beatles song for me, because while I was searching that up, I was listening to the Beatles. It was a song called Help. And now every time I hear it, I'm just creeped out. Thank you, YouTube, for ruining a wonderful, great Beatles song. And now we're on to the bad side. And this is going to be really short. The truth is, the bad side is very simple. It's copyright. The idea that we can't use music and videos without getting claimed or they take away our ability to kind of monetize whatever content we're working on. You know, it really sucks. So that's really what I would say the bad side is. There's a lot of other issues that I know YouTubers who are much, much bigger than my channel have gone through. So that's all I would say about that. It's just the copyright and the fact that sometimes it could be hard to monetize what you're doing, or maybe because your content's a little more extreme than most people are used to, because everything is censored. They made it to damn YouTube, because YouTube makes their money, and you guys who are big YouTubers make your money off of advertisement. And that means that if they're scared of advertising on your video, you're not going to do anything. So that really sucks. It's just that, you know. Otherwise, there's this huge freedom, an amazing thing, an amazing place where you can really express yourself, and you could actually make money off of that too. But yeah. Now, on to my final thoughts. My verdict about the app YouTube. So, in case you're living on planet Mars, my final verdict is this. YouTube is one of my all-time favorite apps to have ever been invented, to ever exist. It's so great. I recommend it for everyone to go watch and spend your time there, because sometimes in life we don't have a lot of free time, and maybe we don't have enough time to dedicate to a movie, which is 2 hours or an hour and a half, or a TV show, which can be much, much longer. But a YouTube video, 5 to 10, 15, oh man, that just hits the spot. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe. Well, another week, another video. Thanks again for watching, guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. I appreciate and love every single one of you. You guys are my superstars. Don't forget to click on this link so you can subscribe and never have to worry about missing another video. And you can click on this link so you can watch last week's video. I appreciate and love every one of you guys. Thank you again for making my dreams come true, and I hope in return I can entertain and make you guys laugh, or at least learn about new movies or TV shows, or like today, just learn about YouTube. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you guys very, very soon.